thermostatic expansion valves. These are some of the common, am I doing on time here? We're going to run out of time. Yep, anyway. All right, I'll talk faster. Thermostatic expansion valves either don't feed enough refrigerant to the evaporator, or they feed too damn much, or they don't know what the hell they're doing and they're hunting all over the place. Usually that's not the fault of the expansion valve, that's more a fault of choice, installation, and other constraints that I'm going to talk about here in just a moment. What are some of the possible causes? Now, high superheat and low suction pressure might be an indication of that valve not feeding enough refrigerant. Does that make sense? Now, so what can cause it? Well, the single number one problem we encounter on valves that come back to us for inspection is the fact that they're full of crap.
Yep.
That's not because I'm telling the contractor who sent it back to me that he's full of crap. The valve's full of crap. Contamination, which can be any of a number of different things. The adjustment on the valve, if it's adjustable, can be incorrect. Now, there's something called charge migration. That's not the charge in the system. That's the magic juice that's in this bulb assembly. If it doesn't stay in the bulb, it doesn't tell the valve what to do correctly. If it finds its way to a colder spot, then it doesn't work. That's what we mean by that. Yes?
On your sensing bulbs, and I know it's always recommended to be in a horizontal application.
I'm glad you asked that question. I'm going to answer that in just a
Tail
couple.
side up, right?
I'm going to tell you what we think here in just a minute. You just, if I don't answer it in a couple slides, you slap me around and tell me I better.
Sorry.
No, don't have to be. That's a good question. I'm going to answer that. But here we've got a whole lineup of things ranging from contamination to the valve not being sized properly, which can contribute to improper operation of the valve. Now, here is that more on that charge migration issue. If you think that the charge constituent, because this is like a refrigerant. What do refrigerants like to do? They like to go to the coldest spot and lay down like a hound dog in the summertime. They want to find the coldest spot to go lay down. So if the head of the valve is the cold spot, which that can happen in certain situations, the charge constituents that would be in this bulb can find their way over here. That's a problem if we have an MOP style charge predominantly, and I don't have time to really go into that, but it can happen sometimes. We also see here, it's good case in point to mount that equalizer downstream from the bulb location for a number of reasons. Now, here is